Hey, hello everybody, it's Richard D. Blackstone, and today we're going to talk about a love note. This is my company, Create One Love, and what I do is I send out these video love notes. They're based on our written love notes that come out every Monday through Friday to our subscriber list. If you want to get on those to start your day out on a very positive note, go to createonelove.com and just sign up for love notes. There's a thing at the top that says love notes. And you can, unsubscribe anytime, but you won't. No, okay. Okay, so I'm going to read a love note, and then we're going to talk about it, see how it applies to your daily life. Okay, love note says, as the pendulum swings, it always goes through the middle. Okay, let's see what it says here. Often our life experiences are just like the swinging of a pendulum. We go from one extreme to another in an attempt to reach balance. Now, there are natural forces at work that balance out the yin and yang of our lives. There is also a place of peace in the middle of the pendulum swing, and this is where there is no energy pushing in either direction. This is the middle way, and it is a place of peace and calm. It is a place of acceptance and non-judgment that is not as distracting as the outer swings of the pendulum. Now, when you access the middle way, you stop wasting all the tremendous energy it takes to go to the outer edges of the pendulum swing. It's all about energy priorities. You travel along the middle way by centering yourself and staying in the now. Just be present. And that is your present. Just be present. There, that's your present. Hey, you want a free present day? Yeah. Okay, just be present. Okay, cool. So, I love this game because of, and I've said this so many times, the simplicity. We've all been out there as the pendulum swings. How can I do this? Been over on this extreme. We come back, we're centered, and then we go over here, now we're over on this extreme. You know how it works. I mean, we've all done this. This is part of the game. Going from extreme to extremes. You're all excited, ecstatic, and happy. You just don't see how you could get any happier than, an hour later you're depressed, so depressed that you want to kill yourself. Well, I don't want to say that. But, it's so weird. And we also know the middle way. The way that when you're centered, when you're really present in the now, when you understand that you are an unlimited being of light for which all things are possible, and by staying in the middle way, you keep being in the now, and that's where all your power is. That's where the spirit dwells. Whenever you're really present in the now, that's where your spirit dwells. That's where your intuition comes from. And when you are not in the now, when you're like in the future, trying to think about what you're doing, or you're living in the past, whatever it is, that's where the ego dwells. The ego is not in the now. It's in that's the no-fly zone for the ego. That's where the spirit is centered, and there is no room for the ego when you are in the now. The ego only can work its magic, or black magic, when you are living in the past or living in your future. So when you stay centered in the now, when you stay present in the present moment of now, and make your decisions and choices, being very focused on where you are at the present time, that's when you get that feeling of contentment, and knowing that everything's right, knowing that it's all good. Knowing that the words you hear in your head is intuition instead of your ego trying to sway you one way or the other. And when that happens, then you make better decisions in your life. I mean, it's that simple. This simple concept of being present in the now is so powerful and transformative. And once again, the simplicity makes it almost too easy. And here's the deal. You are constantly being bombarded by external stimuli, and all that stimuli is never focused on the present moment of now. It's always talking about, something happened in your past, something in the future, buy this, buy that, Here's some weird movie about people who are just doing all sort of crazy things that you don't want in your life, but you watch this stuff and your thoughts start going there, your ego takes you wherever it wants to go, and you're not centered, focused, staying in the now. You're just out there, and for most people living in an unconscious manner, this is like almost all day long. So how could you expect to be a master manifester if you're continually basically relying on your ego to make all your decisions? Yeah, you need to take charge of your life. You need to master your life instead of your life mastering you. And that's what happens when you are not centered. When you're living out on the extremes, then life is in control of you, which means that basically your ego's in control of you. And if you want to be in control of you, then you need to be centered. You need to be focused in the now. You need to understand who you really are and what do you want out of life. These things are centered kind of questions. And the rest of it's all kind of garbage that just keeps flowing in and out and taking you here and there, just like a crazy tides. It's the metaphors are pretty endless. Okay, so that's it. The message today: the power of now. The power of now. I don't know if you read it yet, but one of my favorite mentors is Eckhart Tolle, and he wrote a book called The Power of Now. You could probably get it at a used bookstore for $5, and I tell you, read that book. It's very transformative. It's very powerful, and it just got so many neat concepts in it about how your mind is not necessarily your best friend unless you are the master of your mind. But typically, we are conditioned to believe that we're not in control because fear is running our lives, and fear comes in the disguise of the ego. And that's it's just so important to get yourself centered, stay in the now, stay in that middle path, and watch your life as you can just like really move forward fastly when you stay centered and in the middle. It's hard when you go off on tangents to stay on course. That's a great metaphor, isn't it? Okay, use it. Okay, and that's what we do here at Create One Love too. We try to, we don't try, we create products and services that really help you stay focused, stay in the now, and keep you on your journey to where you want to go. Because that's what it's about. You're here and you want to go there. How do you do it? Well, it's easy once you understand the rules. And so get there faster, have more fun, have more experiences. That's what it's about. And one of the most powerful things you can do right now is get our free ebook, 3 Foundation Pillars. Just go to getblueprintformanifesting.com. Go to that website, get a free ebook and a free audio. It's really cool. and that'll start you today to help you on your journey. Stay centered and focused. Okay, that's it for today. Go out and have an absolutely gorgeous day. And remember, just kind of stay in the moment as much as you can today. If you want to use that for your mantra, do that. Just kind of stay in the now as much as you possibly can. Just kind of see how much effort that takes. I appreciate it. Okay, that's it for today. Go out and have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow on the next one. Until then, as always, live in love. See you tomorrow.